Hey everyone, it's Milo here for the Fellowship of Acoustics. Welcome to a new episode of New Arrivals. As always, Michael and I are both going to the store and we're both going to pick our two favorites of the week. As you can see, it's slim pickings this week, so we have to find a way to show you the beauties of this week. Last week you chose your favorite. It was actually the Banner J45 that was your favorite, and not the Coronado Antigua.
Who could have guessed?
Who could have guessed? But yeah, you can vote for your favorite. You can do that in the community side of our YouTube page, or you can leave a comment down below. Let's see what we can find. Let's go. Before I'm going to pick my first choice of the week, this is the rack of all the new incoming guitars, but they first have to be checked by Erwin before we can put them on our website and before we can pick them for the new arrivals. But seeing there are so many here, we decided to do something special. We are going to send a list of all these guitars that are coming to our store, which are not yet online. We will send them only if you are subscribed to the newsletter. You will receive this list, so you will have the opportunity to be the first one to get to buy one of these. So this will be a unique chance to see these guitars before anybody else, before it's up for grabs for the whole world. So subscribe to our newsletter, please. And right now I'm going to show just a few of them. I'm not going to pick them for the new arrivals, but there are some beauties in here. For example, we have a 1939 L00. Ooh, that's nice. Maybe we can see the return of L00 of the week. Then another Gibson, this time it's from 1965. We get a J50. And I really like these 60 era Gibson pickguards, especially on a natural J50. It looks really cool. It's got really huge frets on it. They may have been replaced at one time. We get the adjustable bridge. The binding has aged really nicely. It's sort of a really yellowish cream binding. Cool guitar. And inside of this gilt case, there's a Martin guitar. It's an 018. Ooh, beautiful. 1956. Check that out. Really tiny O-style guitar by Martin. These are beautiful recording guitars. When you play fingerstyle or some soft strumming, these sound incredible, really nice and mellow. So these will be up on the website, or you can buy them before anybody else if you sign up to the newsletter.
Ooh, this one's already on the site.
This one's already up on the site, and Erwin just checked this guitar, and we both agreed that it sounded incredible. So this is a new Banner J45. So if you're interested in a new Gibson from the custom shop, I believe, the new Banner J45 Vintage, then maybe you should ask for serial number that ends on 4012, because it's a banger. So seeing that we did a lot of vintage acoustics the last couple of weeks, maybe it's time to give some love to maybe the most boutique acoustic guitar builder of our time. This is a Kevin Ryan guitar. This is the Cathedral. No, it's the Nightingale Grand Soloist. So what you get with Kevin Ryan is really a combination between an acoustic guitar and a piece of art. Check that out. The extra sound ports, which they use a lot on their models. We have Tasmanian Blackwood back and sides, and a master grade Sitka spruce top. This is actually a second-hand one from 2020. But the thing is, when people that buy a Kevin Ryan guitar mostly take really good care of it. This is not a guitar that you will see in a rock band on a stage. This is to have at home and to admire as a piece of art, as a beautiful acoustic guitar to look at, and to play because it sounds incredible as well. Jurgen just said it well, playing a Kevin Ryan guitar is really an experience. You have to try it for yourself. It's got a lot of bass and projection. It's really like this top is a trampoline that is really doing a lot to the tone. It's got a interesting sort of honeycomb bracing pattern. Don't know if you can catch this.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit right there.
Yeah, it's been a while since we picked a Kevin Ryan guitar, and we're really happy to have them here at the store. Mostly you will find them in our vault because they are quite expensive, but then you get these beautiful cosmetic details. Yeah, I think I'm just going for it. This Nightingale Grand Soloist from 2020 is my first choice for these new arrivals.
Alright, so as you've already seen, there's not a lot to choose from here. So I'm also going to have a little search at what's going to come in this week. So let's go over here and wave to Erwin one more time. Because while we were here, Milo already showed you one L00, but I noticed another one that really looked interesting and it piqued my interest. Yes, it's this one. Ooh, lovely, pretty sick. L00 from 1932. So I think the other one he showed you was from 39. Very nice, 7 years apart. There's some chipping of the paint going on the heel over there. That is a bit noticeable, but other than that, it is pretty cool how the top is aged. Very cool old logo on there. And yeah, the L00 is a very popular model amongst a lot of players, a lot of vintage collectors as well. You may know Live from the demos that we make here at the Fellowship, and he's a great guitar player and he loves L00s. He actually bought Milo's L00. Nice. And what is this sticker inside? I think it's a bit faded, I'm not sure, but maybe I can... Oh! It's movie segment! Hey! Okay, we're going to do a quick fire movie segment, and Erwin, what's your choice?
Lonesome Dove.
Lonesome Dove. Alright, alright. Someone is very excited.
My movie tip is Inception.
Ooh, classic, classic. I found one more movie segment contender. Hey Bill, what is your favorite movie, Bill? Give it to me.
Well, it's actually Marley and Me.
Nice.
Hey guys, my movie tip for this week is Synecdoche, New York. Watch it.
I just thought this was funny to show because look how small this case is. Whoa, this is pretty cool actually. Oh, it's really tight in there. It's an LG2, but it's a 3/4. Insane. Have you ever seen this?
LG -2.
LG -2. Very, very cute little guitar. I've honestly never seen one. As with all very tiny guitars, they have a very distinctive voice. It's not for everyone, but if you're looking for a very distinctive voice for maybe in the studio or anything, this could be really, really interesting. Is it also 3/4 of the price of its brother? Pretty much is. It'll be on the site soon, so... Make a chord out of that one. And then you get this guitar with probably 20 more voices added on top. Because this is the Jacob Collier Signature. For the keen eye, you might be noticing something. And if you don't see it here yet, you should see it here or here. Because this is actually a 5-string guitar. This is a completely new and original design which was thought up by Jacob. And he explained in a video with Paul Davids very well that he had this tuning in his mind for a long time. I'll leave it at that. You got to check the entire video because it's pretty insane how he got there. It's the way that he explains how he got to this guitar really. And then he had a little brainstorm with Andy Powers, and this is what they came up with. As you can see, beautiful tone wood. This is actually all koa, so the top, back and sides, very nice. The fact that it's got 5 strings also has to do with the tuning. It's a very interesting tuning. I think Milo played it a little bit in the office here last week already when we got it in. Do you know the tuning?
D-A-E-A-D.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's like an add 9 or a sus 2?
And it's mirrored in the middle. So.
Yeah, it's mirrored in the middle, so D-A-E-A-D. Yeah, actually now that I'm thinking about it, I think this might be a very interesting guitar to hear. So why not choose this one? It's a very new concept, so let's give it to Berend and see what he can come up with.
This is a new Epiphone guitar, but you can see by the case, it's their new Epiphone lineup inspired by Gibson Custom. So let's have a look. It's a nice case, by the way. Check that out. Really beautiful looking Les Paul. So in their new lineup, Epiphone tries to bridge the gap between the really affordable Epiphones and the Gibson Les Pauls. So this is a really high-end Epiphone that has a few specs that are more akin to the Gibson Les Pauls, including the headstock.
Here we go.
Finally, a Gibson headstock. So this is the new Les Paul standard reissue in a deep cherry sunburst. These are a little bit more expensive, of course. These are around the 1,300-1,400 euro mark.
It's more expensive for the Epiphone standard.
More expensive for the Epiphone standard, but in terms of Gibson guitars, you cannot buy this from Gibson right now. So I think it's really, really interesting that they decided to do this, and they are really cool guitars and they play really well. So check them out. Maybe we should bring back the Gibson counter for this episode, because I think I'm only grabbing Gibsons this week. Sorry, but you all like Gibson as well because you chose the banner. This is a guitar that Maiko actually played briefly last week, but he decided to go another way with the Martin D35. But this is a 46 J45 script logo, so not a banner. But when he played it and I was filming him, I thought it sounded pretty great, so maybe I will choose it this week. Let's listen to it. Man, I like this a lot. It sounds really different compared to the banner from last week. The banner was really dry and woody. This is a little bit more top end, a little bit more open, more jangly. But I like that in the J45. Really cool. I'm just going to have a look around, see what else I can find, but maybe this is a top contender for now. So right here we have a new brand for us at the Fellowship with I think the prettiest case of the day. Michael, you should feel this. Feels like car leather.
Ooh man, I'll have a seat in that.
We're talking about Hosen guitar. Would it be nice if it had this figuring on the top?
Would be nice.
It doesn't, but it's a really interesting design. So this design reminds me a bit of the Matsuda guitar that we had a while back. We did a video comparing the Matsuda and the Somoji. It's in a similar vein, this guitar. So actually, Hosen was started by one of the top builders at Maestro Guitars, and he started his own company. He's building guitars out of Singapore.
I just noticed something. You see this pattern?
Yeah. Hey!
You see that pattern?
Yes!
It is!
Great job, Hosen.
Nice.
Would have done the same. Okay, guys, so this is called the Blue Label MJ MR CSB F. Wessel, take it away. MR.
Educated guess.
Madagascar rosewoods. So it seems.
That's nice.
And the other letters?
CSB.
CSB. Cutaway.
Cutaway, definitely.
Sound port, I think. This is sound.
Yeah.
As long as we go.
And the B for
Bevels.
Bevel.
CSB.
nice.
Okay. F. That's the model, maybe.
Very good.
Very.
Fan fret.
Fan fret.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god. But
Takes
then
3 guys, but
MJ.
Michael Jackson, of course.
Michael Jackson.
Let's
Yep.
go.
Or Michael Jordan.
I think.
I think I think this is more a Michael
This
Jordan
can
guitar.
jump. Yeah.
Another brand that we don't feature a lot. We haven't featured it at all in the new arrivals. Maiden Guitars. So this is the master build Tommy Emmanuel 808. TE, of course, standing for Tommy Emmanuel Certified Guitar Player Tommy Emmanuel. So this is his main guitar on the stage. It features the AP5 pickup, which sounds incredible. I think he plays it through a Fishman amp, or does he use another amp right now? Maybe AER. AER amps, right. These are incredible live guitars. If you are a fingerstyle player, then you already know about Maiden, you already know about Tommy Emmanuel, and you know about this guitar, so I don't have to tell you anything. But these are incredible, really stable, perfectly playing, really easy to play, great guitars. But I already made my mind up. I'm going for the J45 from 46, the script logo. Today we actually have Beren playing the demos, and I'm sure he will do a great job at letting you hear how this sounds. So let's go.
Let's just see if there's anything cool to show you. A few new ones that we got in. I'll just go through these real quick. This is a Gibson made to measure. Very nice detail actually. It's a heavy aged model and I was like, how is this case so beat up for a new guitar? It's all rusted. But that's the part of the heavy age as well. Even the case gets the treatment. Whoa, that is one sick finish actually.
Whoa.
Deep, deep, dark emerald green or something. I'm not sure actually. Was this Koen's favorite? The British racing green?
It's almost black if you
hold it at the right angle, right? Sick. Very cool. P90s, gotta love that. Yeah, I said it was going to be quick, so let's look at the next one. Two of these cases, I'm just going to show you one. This is Franchin, one of the more affordable relic custom shop builders. This is from Italy and very nice. Little Telly sunburst, relic, maple neck. Feels oiled, my preference if you'd ask me. And they always throw in a strap. I think every single brand should be doing this. It's freaking awesome. It is a trade-in, but it's a master built Fender. And I'm always curious when I see that on the label. Oh, this is my kind of taste actually. I'm a HSS guy, God forbid. Really nice relic. Yeah, beautiful surf green. It's almost bluish, turquoise kinda. And it's the master built by Mr. Smith. Cool guitar. Right, so that's a lot from this rack. Milo already chose one of these, but there was another one here that also looked very interesting. Let me just lay it out on the table here. The reason that this guitar is interesting is the fact that it has moon spruce, and sometimes that has a very nice figuring. In this case, it's just a beautiful, beautiful set, beautiful binding on the sides by Santa Cruz actually, Santa Cruz Guitars. I kind of like sometimes that they don't put the logo on the headstock. Beautiful, deep, deep dark back and sides. I think it's mahogany. Mahogany can turn out a bit lighter sometimes, but it might be the finish. But the grain that's I can see through it looks a lot like mahogany. beautiful. I always love Sennheiser acoustic guitars. I say always because I choose quite a few actually. But to be honest, the first guitar that I grabbed piqued my interest the most. I may have shown you just a very short part of it, but it was the Gibson. I've never seen a finish like that with those white P90s, and I think I'm just gonna choose that one. Yeah, just one more time. I mean, look at the relic on the case. I think it's pretty sick that they do that all the way through. Yeah, I mean, check that out. Very, very cool. It's a made-to-measure 1956 Les Paul by the Murphy Lab in a British racing green finish. I think Berend is gonna rock this little boy, so let's check it out. Alright everyone, that was this week's new arrivals. Be sure to leave a comment on your favorite. You can do that in the community poll that we put on the community page of our YouTube channel. And yeah, we hope to see you again next week. Milo, do you want to add anything? He never does. Hey, see you next time. Bye bye.